All right, going into game 1. T versus Lubba. Link versus Greninja.
It's actually going to be really interesting to see, too. I'm personally, I've always been a fan of T's Link. So seeing how he's been able to readapt over new Link is going to be quite interesting to see. But we got Lubba doing a really good job at ending this pressure. You know, what else has changed is Greninja in this game being so good.
Yeah, oh my god.
And we've seen a lot of good stuff from Venia as well from Tri-State. Oh, tries to call it the jump.
Yeah, using the boomerang to cover the low option and then covering the high option with the forward air there.
Opposite just drift back with the boomerang. Plus out of the bomb. Of course, the water shuriken actually doing its job at just stopping the bomb in place.
Yeah, catching the bomb and throwing it back at Link. Gotta watch out there. Might detonate it.
Yeah, he can detonate it, but he can't detonate it if the opponent's actually grabbing onto it. But, you know, Lubba not even having a chance to be able to pay attention to the bomb, but does use the hitbox of the bomb coming out to try to use substitute.
Tries to push him away too on the shield there.
Get that low recovery, yeah.
Just throwing out the neutral airs, trying to read a roll in there, but not able to punish it.
Oh, the air dodge. He was scared for that explosion. You saw T was ready to get that grab. Lubba doing a really good job either way, though. Just being pretty patient for the most part, trying to play around bombs the best way he can, trying to hold shield against that boomerang, and you saw T was ready for him with that grab. Yeah,
T's doing a really good job with these Z-drops, too, with the bombs, trying to get a little bit of damage as he's putting on the pressure in close quarters.
You see, he throws out the bomb on purpose in the opposite direction so that way he can try to cross up Lubba, so that way the boomerang is just an extra pressure tool to force him to shield. Grabs him right out of that nair.
Not enough percent to get the KO.
Oh, he tries to call it the jump with the fair, but we're gonna, oh, he falls out of the second hit. Could have been because he was too high of a percent. Quite unfortunate for Lubba. He really needs to find a way to take this stock right away. I mean, T living at nearly 200%.
Yeah, and he's got the bomb too. Oh no. Finally gets the KO.
Yeah, sneaking through with that fair. The swipe. Up air here, and he tries to follow up with the back air, but T's just doing such a good job at just jumping around him.
Not quite able to get these grab combos too, like he's trying to do the up air drag downs and whatnot that Greninja has. Good conversion there from T.
There's a double back air. Like T's just trying to fact check with these nairs too for the most part. Oh, nair into boomerang right in his face. No punish here coming from Lubba.
Ooh.
And that's what I like to see. He's been doing that a lot. He throws the boomerang in the opposite direction, and then he just purposely gets behind his opponent.
Yeah, almost like a little bait, right? Like he times it pretty well.
Yeah, exactly. Like even if he shields it, he gets a free grab, and if it hits him, then that's a follow-up on his part.
Right. Good trades here from T. He's doing such a good job with these neutral airs, just the way that he's falling down on him. Just slightly delaying the timing on it.
Oh, gets down tilt into up smash, and again, missing the second hit to that up smash. Quite unfortunate, but that time around, I feel like it was T's positioning that allowed him to escape that second hit. We'll use the rising nair to try and grab him.
Throws him off stage. And man, again, the boomerang pressure actually is very solid, the way that he's just throwing it and timing the pressure on the return.
Yeah, it's allowing him to actually just get away with a lot of just throwing out moves and just trying to fact check himself just in case it comes back around right here. You're going to see it come back. And no. Actually just waiting this time around, hitting him with the fair.
Just the way that he kept center stage, too, is very solid in the last stock.
He does a really good job at just having the boomerang there as an extra pressure tool, because even if he gets grabbed, the boomerang comes through and saves him. That's why you see him purposely mix up his opponent every time he throws it. He knows he's going to come back around.
Yeah, and then on the opposite end, it kind of throws off the timing from the Greninja's end, right? From Lubba's end, because he's also kind of aware that it's coming back, and he kind of has to stop his pressure, or at least like avoid it completely, right?
And it's crazy because Lubba's actually playing really well. It's just for the most part, T's able to get a lot of more things out of shield that is just so much strong. Link is actually a really strong character.
Yeah.
A lot of high knockback on a lot of his moves, specifically his dash attack, which catches landings and will literally take you out at like 80% free. And throws the boomerang again. He's throwing out these nairs to fact check Lubba from jumping here.
Yeah, the way that he does it so quickly as soon as he jumps, like it allows him to drift in or drift out.
Oh, you saw he threw it down too, just in case Lubba was going to go for the ledge below. But T was ready to contest him up in the air right there when Lubba decided to jump. Another jump right here, falling down with the nair. But finally finding his way up as he keeps T in the air here.
Little combo there from Lubba. Yeah, man, the neutral air pressure from T is so good.
He's using it really just to fact check jumps, that spot dodge into up smash attempt, Lubba getting out of that situation.
Yeah. And he's reacting off of it very well. Like, if he does get the hit, he gets a combo. If not, like, he backs up and goes back to neutral.
Yeah, he's doing a really good job. Rolls in. T was not ready for that. I like how Lubba actually decided to stay on the ground for a bit, too. Being extremely patient, gets that up throw, tries to contest him with the up air.
Yeah. Good air dodge to avoid that.
That's another thing you have to note is that every time Lubba decides to do like a nair on his shield or even an unsafe option, T could just do up B out of shield and again has a lot of knockback too. Oh my gosh, he's bomb plays. All right.
Okay, okay.
He's just trying to keep him in the bomb loop.
The tech skill.
Saw a pretty funny play actually with bomb into footstool and just recatching it with nair every single time.
That's next level.
Oh, uses the nair to completely negate that water shuriken too. Knowing way better that my feet are stronger than your water, man.
Yeah.
Just kick right through it.
Lubba not really applying too much pressure while T is on the ledge.
Yeah, I honestly feel like it's T just not letting him at the same time. Look at these nairs, just the fact check. Knows that he was going to hold shield to avoid that nair, and he gets that grab for free.
That was really good recovery.
Yeah, that was honestly the smartest option. He even got the trip, but he did not get the down smash on time. Recatching these bombs. I feel like it's just intimidating just hearing it.
It really is. What is he doing?
So when is he going to blow it up, honestly, though?
Right. Especially when he has, like, stock leads, you really don't know what kind of plays he's going to be making with the bomb in hand.
And the back air into nair fact check again. Like the patience, using the get-up attack, and the overcommitted on the counter right there, probably thinking that T was going to go for an aggressive option, but for the most part, I feel like T's just been waiting to see what Lubba's doing. Aside from these nairs, he's just using a fact check. He's using it to space himself out with them.
Yo, the momentum right now. He's still on his first stock.
He almost blew him up with that.
He really is. Oh, man.
Oh, you saw he blew him up just so that way he could have the bomb right there by the ledge. Oh, finally, not going to get 3-stock, though.
Finally. Jeez.
Whereas he is at 0%, so he can throw out that blade beam.
Again, the pressure just coming out from the boomerangs between the arrow and whatnot, throwing out the uppie as well.
Yeah, the boomerang honestly helping me out, but not just that, the nair too is just doing its job and just checking him out whenever he ends up trying to jump.
Nair's definitely been MVP.
Yeah, Nair's been MVP, and it's honestly really good in this matchup because you know Greninja loves to jump into you. Oh my gosh, he totally read that he was going to roll in right there. You saw him trying to go for the pivot grab.
Yeah. Kind of mistiming that. Gets back center stage, tries water shuriken.
That boomerang coming through, jumping out of that situation, not letting T catch his landing, and the intimidation knowing he was going to jump.
Yeah, because he was just in shield there. There was like a little bit of a delay from both players as they were just kind of anticipating what the other their opponent was going to do. And he was just stuck in shield for a little bit, and then when you're in the corner like that, it's so tempting to jump.